Probiotics are often marketed as a simple solution for gut health. But taking the wrong probiotics can sometimes make digestive problems worse instead of better. Many people assume that all probiotics work the same way. The idea sounds simple: add good bacteria to your system and your gut will improve. But the reality is more complicated. The human digestive system contains a complex ecosystem of bacteria, and not every probiotic works well for every person. In some situations, the wrong probiotic can lead to new symptoms, increased discomfort, or confusion about what's actually happening inside the body. Understanding why this happens can help people make more informed decisions about probiotic supplements. The human gut contains trillions of microorganisms. This community of bacteria, fungi, and other microbes is often called the gut microbiome. These organisms help with digestion, nutrient absorption, immune system regulation, and even communication between the gut and the brain. However, each person's microbiome is slightly different. Diet, genetics, medications, environment, and lifestyle all influence which bacteria live in the digestive system. Because of this, probiotics are not one-size-fits-all solutions. Different probiotic products contain different strains of bacteria. Some of the most common groups include Lactobacillus, Bifidobacterium, and Saccharomyces. Each strain behaves differently inside the body. Some strains may support digestion in certain situations, while others may be better suited for specific conditions such as antibiotic recovery or certain types of digestive imbalance. When someone takes a probiotic that does not match their needs, the result may not be helpful. In fact, it can sometimes create mild digestive reactions. One of the most common effects of taking the wrong probiotic is temporary digestive discomfort. People may experience bloating, gas, changes in bowel movements, or abdominal pressure. These symptoms can occur because introducing new bacteria into the gut temporarily changes the balance of microbes already present. In many cases, these symptoms are mild and disappear after the body adjusts, but if the probiotic strain does not work well with the person's existing gut environment, the symptoms may continue or worsen. Another issue is that probiotics can interact with existing gut imbalances in unpredictable ways. For example, if someone already has an overgrowth of certain bacteria in the small intestine, adding more bacteria through probiotic supplements may increase fermentation in the digestive tract. This fermentation can produce additional gas and discomfort. People with certain digestive sensitivities may notice that their symptoms increase rather than improve. This does not necessarily mean probiotics are harmful. It simply means that the specific product or strain may not be appropriate for that individual. Another common problem is taking probiotics without understanding the reason for using them. Some people start probiotics because they heard they are good for digestion. Others take them after antibiotics, or when experiencing irregular bowel movements, but without a clear goal, it becomes difficult to evaluate whether the supplement is helping. If symptoms improve, it may seem like the probiotic is working. If symptoms worsen, people may not know whether the supplement is responsible or whether another factor is involved. The situation becomes even more confusing because probiotic products vary widely. Some contain only one bacterial strain, while others contain multiple strains. The number of live bacteria, often measured in colony-forming units or CFUs, can also vary dramatically between products. Higher numbers do not always mean better results. In some cases, a smaller amount of a specific strain may be more effective than a very high dose of mixed bacteria. Storage conditions can also affect probiotic quality. Some products require refrigeration, while others are shelf-stable. If probiotics are stored incorrectly or exposed to heat and moisture, the number of live bacteria may decrease before the product is even used. This means people may be taking a supplement that no longer contains the amount of bacteria listed on the label. Another factor to consider is that not every digestive symptom is caused by a bacterial imbalance. Digestive discomfort can come from many sources, including diet changes, food intolerances, stress, infections, or underlying medical conditions. In these cases, probiotics may not address the root cause of the problem. If someone relies only on supplements without investigating other possible factors, they may overlook the real reason for their symptoms. This is why probiotics are best viewed as tools rather than universal solutions. They can be helpful in certain situations, but they work best when chosen carefully and used for specific purposes. Some healthcare providers recommend probiotics during or after antibiotic treatment because antibiotics can reduce beneficial bacteria in the gut. In other cases, probiotics may be used as part of a broader strategy that includes dietary changes, fiber intake, and other approaches to support digestive balance. but even in these situations, the specific strain and dose matter. The key insight is that probiotics are not simply good bacteria that automatically improve gut health, they are biological organisms that interact with an already complex ecosystem inside the body. Adding the wrong organisms or adding them at the wrong time can lead to reactions that people did not expect. Understanding this helps shift the conversation from "more probiotics are better" to a more careful approach. Instead of assuming every probiotic will help, it becomes more useful to ask questions. What symptom is being addressed? Which strains have been studied for that situation? How does the body respond over time when probiotics are used? With a clear purpose and careful observation, they are more likely to support digestive health, but when they are used randomly or without understanding how they work, the results may be inconsistent. Probiotics are a fascinating area of health research, but they are not magic pills. The digestive system is complex, and improving gut health often involves multiple factors including diet, lifestyle, and overall health patterns. Learning how these pieces fit together can help people make better decisions about supplements and avoid unnecessary frustration. If you found this explanation useful and want to explore more practical insights about health, nutrition, and how the body responds to common supplements, consider subscribing to the channel. And if you'd like to review a structured resource that explains how the body responds to different health situations and treatments, you'll find a useful guide linked in the description that walks through these topics in a clear and practical way.